Now then, we're always pulling out the stops, always banging on doors, always pursuing matters, even against all odds. Now, we're in the cases of the County Court Birkenhead that showed itself, speaks of itself, has never denied that it has a corrupt oversight and there are corrupt judges within it who are not paid by us, the public, to be corrupt. Therefore, doubly corrupt, employed to administer the law in fairness, justice, uprightness of heart, and they fail to do so deliberately. They are not paid by us to do such things. It is wickedness on their part. If this were to happen in commercial businesses, we'd have no commercial businesses. Every member of staff doing that which is opposite to their employment, receiving monies by deception, lying, deceiving people. And that's what is happening. That's what's happening. Now, this letter is a brief explanation to a solicitor that I'm seeking to employ. I shall know tomorrow if he's willing to take up the case. If not, I shall go to another solicitor and another solicitor and another solicitor. Whoever wants to take my money can send the letter. And believe you me, before you get to the desk of a solicitor, the cash machine's going. Ching, 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 ching. So somebody's going to take it up. It's one letter. One legal document to be sent to the court. And we'll take it from there. This is the brief outline for the solicitor in order for him to understand where the case is coming from, the person involved. We don't really need to get into a long, convoluted history, just the basics, just enough to understand where things lie. Okay. We'll actually put the papers up for that. Let me just confirm. Right. Confirm to all, because we evidence everything. And I stress to people, in fact, I shall put that up after this, okay, to make it even more clear. I'll photo transfer it to the computer, okay. So, as we say, evidence everything. So if somebody says something, you can, here it is, and be crafty, because those buggers are crafty. Think about what you're going to say to these buggers in order to, if they're corrupt, bring them to say something that you want them to say. It's all games with these people. I'll give you an instance, okay? I'll give you an instance. The last time I went to the court, and the final time, okay, because I barred myself, I thought, right, I want this. What I am going to say in the court the next time I go, I want this to be recorded. I want it to be taped by the court. So I thought, well, how am I going to do that? Because I can't say to the court, tape it, because they won't tape it, because I'm saying you tape it. Okay? So I thought about this. Right, okay then. Let's do it this way. So I wrote a letter saying that if the disposal hearing was officially to go ahead, there's going to be trouble in the courts. I'm going to stand up and there's going to be trouble. I thought, that'll do it. Sure enough. Sure enough. 4th of February came. We went in. A stenographer. For the first time in 3 years, a stenographer sitting there. You see, I got my way. Thing about it is, the court thought they were being wise by bringing in the stenographer. They didn't realise that I had actually made them bring in the stenographer. And now, at the end of the day, when all this is over, I'm going to write to the court and say, thank you very much for bringing in the stenographer. You did exactly what I wished you to do. Okay? Anyhow, let's go a bit more up on this one. Okay. Okay. I'll just add to that, if you don't mind. Sorry. Selfish to the core. Okay. Now then, the disposal hearing. Okay, let's sort that out. Down here somewhere. Get the machine undone. Ah, it's that way. Right. Now then, as again at the beginning, this is documentation. The documentation speaks for itself. All right. There is a fear within society, and it's wrong. Totally wrong. It's an unnatural fear when looked at. That anything that's published can be defamatory. No, because as long as what is published is true, and this is academically true, everything that is written here has never been disputed. So it remains true. So I would encourage any person to look at documentation, look at it. Is it true? Has the other side opposed it? And if the other side has opposed it, you can still stick it up here. That's even better, because you're being fair. There's no wrong, you know, with putting information, rather documentation, be precise, documentation up on the internet. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Unless you're telling lies and you're slandering somebody, well, you shouldn't do that in the first place. Nobody should slander anybody. We're supposed to be respectable people. We're not supposed to be slandering people, shouting at people, bawling at people. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, you're a mental case, you're this, you're that, and you're the other. Now that's wrong. People involved in that are totally wrong. They are not decent people. They're children having a paddy. They're not adults. Alright, now, we should be respectful to all people, even wicked people like this. And when we say respectful, respectful as in the law. Respectful as when we face these beggars, and we want to face these beggars, but they run off. We are respectful towards the law and towards that person in informing them that they have broken the law. Now that is respect. Respecting the law and respecting that other person as a human being, even though at the same time that other person has made themselves detestable in our sight because they've broken the law. They've lied, they've deceived. That's wickedness. They've lied and deceived in order to gain what? It's despicable. To lie and cheat and deceive is downright despicable. Despicable. Alright. I'm going to go for the disposal one.